Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. My name is Sarita. So happy that you're joining me today. So today we kind of have one of our big summary kind of reviews. If you weren't aware, yesterday was the first day of summer. And if you're in the Midwest or on the East Coast, you should be feeling every bit of that summer vibe, if you know what I mean. When I get to the official ends of certain seasons, though, I have been doing a video called The Ones That Got Away. And it really just kind of entails me going to my storage and finding all of the candles that I really, really wanted to burn in the spring or in the winter or whatever it was. Had all the best intentions in the world, but it's to that point where it's too embarrassing to continue burning those kinds of candles, and we've moved on to the next season. So these are the ones that I'm gonna put back into deep storage. Now, this is a little bit of an embarrassing video because I searched out all the little nooks and crannies and I found so many candles. I can't even count all of them. And some of them, very embarrassingly, are from the winter season. And I pushed them into the spring season after this video, or its respective video. And I said, oh, I think I can burn that in the spring. And I didn't. So there's some like overtly cold weather candles here. And I'm staring at them thinking, why did I think I was gonna get to that? You know, but I thought I was, like in March or April or something, and then it's just kind of, it's escaped me. So I have a ton of candles here. A few of them, especially the cold weather ones, I may be getting back out of deep storage in the next 2 months for the fall season. But quickly we're gonna sniff through, and I kind of had fun sniffing these candles as I was bringing them out and thinking, oh, I want to burn this one. Oh, I want to burn this one. And trying to make myself stop and be like, no, it is summer. We are not burning this candle for the next few months. We need to put it in a different place. So let's talk. Let's start out with some of our super cold weather ones. Let's start out with this one, which is from Voluspa, and it is Bourbon Vanilla, although it's spelled in a very bougie French way, so it's probably Bourbon Vanille, or something like this, yeah? But for us who are American, it's Bourbon Vanilla, right? This candle, it's a 2-wick, and it's a coconut wax for Voluspa. Do you see all that condensation? You probably can't. Ooh. So the thing about coconut wax is this breaks down so fast. I am gonna have to burn this because you really, if you try to store Voluspa candles, like you really can't. They just completely disintegrate. Like I'm getting it all over my hands. Anyway, Vanilla Bourbon is an amazing, kind of like your, it's a little bit like Marshmallow Fireside, but without the smoky vibes. But it has kind of that musk with the vanilla, with something that's like sweet boozy, but not like alcoholic. Woo! I really love this candle, but we did not get to it, and we are not getting to it in the next 2 months here in July. Here's another one, similar. This one was from Bath & Body Works, and I picked this up in Columbus at a test store. Vanilla and Oud. And I really like it. The Oud note for Bath & Body Works is a little bit different than the Palo Santo one, but I would say it's closer to Palo Santo than it is to the mahogany note. Oud is kind of somewhere in between, and it kind of has a little bit more of a like herbal kind of component to the wood. Otherwise dry and rich. This is a beautiful candle. And I would say it smells more of wood than of vanilla. It's a little bit more woody, a lot more woody actually, than the Palo Santo in vanilla candle, which actually I have recently burned and I need to do a review of it. I almost want to keep it out. No, I cannot keep it out. Oh, it says even rich leather here. That's a good candle. We need to burn this post haste in the fall season. All right, here's another candle company. This is Root, actually. So Root Candle here, which does beeswax from Medina, Ohio. And they have an Empower series. This is lavender and patchouli. Ooh. And their Empower series is like all the colors of the rainbow. But let me tell you something. This is the best one of them. I know for sure because I bought this at Whole Foods. And like the Whole Foods guy said the same thing. One of the associates, he was like, this is the best one, the blue one. Ooh, that is gorgeous. It is a patchouli, but the lavender there is really making it soft and floral and kind of refreshing at the same time, which is kind of different for a patchouli. I am loving this one. These have funky wax wood wicks, which I don't love wood wicks, but I loved it so much that I saw it on clearance on Amazon and I was like, yeah, I'll take one of those. So I have 2 of these that I have not burned. Okay, here's another Voluspa. This one is olive leaf, I think. Vervain olive leaf. Who knows? Ooh. Ooh, that's really nice. Should I keep this out? This is almost like a lemongrass. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this one out. I'll keep it out for the summer because there's something real fresh and grassy and lemon and fresh. I mean, you could do it in the spring for sure, but I bet I could do that here for the summer. So the first of 3 that we are setting aside. All right, this one, which I could almost leave out too. This is a Tuscany and I got it from Kroger. Secret Playplace. This was one of their like pet lines. I don't think it did very well. Secret Playplace is made with a blend of essential oils and a powerful odor neutralizer of pets, apparently. But really it just smells like Tuscany. I don't know that there's any difference. This is aloe water, lotus blossom, and bamboo. Oh my gosh, this is a stunning candle. I'm keeping this one out too. Oh, it's like aquatic, which is the aloe for sure. It's aquatic and green vine. Oh, I can do that in summer, right? It's a pretty green wax too. It's a soy blend, and I've burned some of these Tuscany candles. They burn really beautifully. I think I got it for $6. Surprisingly authentic and botanical for a Tuscany candle. I'm here for it. Okay, but that one's staying out. Village candle. I had some herbal ones. Do you remember our green herbal ones? The only one that I burned of it so far is the tomato vine one. And I did leave out the Italian herb garden one because it's very redolent of oregano, and so that seems very summer to me, so I'm gonna do that one. But then these 2 I think I'm gonna put back. So this is I think you say it's Provence obviously, but I think it's Provençal herbs. It's the adjectival form. Eucalyptus, rosemary, thyme, lavender, and geranium. Ooh. Yeah, that's a spring candle. It does have some eucalyptus, and it does have lavender. It's really a eucalyptus lavender candle with just a sprinkling of other little things. Ooh, it's kind of cool and warm at the same time, and cozy and aromatherapy, and it's so beautiful. But I really do think it's a spring candle, so we're gonna put that one away for next spring. This is the one that had like no fragrance at all. Wild sage and cedar. Yeah, still has no fragrance. Wild sage, cedarwood, and bergamot. Ugh. I mean, what with the sage, the cedarwood, and the bergamot, you could, because the fragrance is so weak, I guess you could get away with it in spring, but if it was firing the way it should, it could definitely be a fall burn, no question. But at any rate, it's going away out of my immediate purview. I don't want to look at it. I don't want to smell it right now. Okay, then I have 3 Studio O candles. This one is called Reverie. Lemongrass, petitcran, green cardamom, cypress, sandalwood, and moss. I forget how this smells. Let's see. Looks like this, by the way. Oh yeah, that's nice. but I would say spring. Kind of herbal. Again, kind of aloe-ish. Yeah. So we'll say spring for that. Then I had one that was called Epiphany. And it is top notes bergamot, lime, and rose. Mid notes bamboo, ylang ylang, cananga. I have no idea what cananga is. Cedar wood, and the base, guaiac wood, and palo santo. Sounds up my alley. Yeah, it's nice. But it's a little bit almost soapy. Where would the soapiness be coming from? It's very fresh, very soapy, but also kind of green at the same time. Not getting a ton of wood from this. Springish, springish. It's good when I smell it and I'm like, yeah, I had that earmarked for spring. It's a spring candle. Yeah, so let's put that one away. And then the very last one from Studio O is this one right here, which is Into the Mystic. And the top notes are frankincense and cypress. Mid notes are myrrh and palo santo. Base notes are amber and patchouli. So you can see why we're putting this away for a hot second. Ooh, ooh. Yes. No like real surprises here. It's all of those things. And a very nice blended kind of smell. That said, these candles are a lot weaker than I remember them being. They need to be burned. I don't know. It seems like a plant-based. It says essential oils of red berry and clary sage and a creamy coconut. It's coconut soy. Yikes. As with Voluspa, we need to burn those. Okay. We'll put those toward the front of the cabinet for spring. What's this one? Oh, this is Paddywax. This is kind of, Paddywax excels at these like things. So one side is teakwood and the other is black salt. Ooh, and they're both really nice and spa-like as opposed to like heavy masculine. You know what I mean? Ooh, I like both of them. I kind of suspect that they're gonna be like light, but they sure look nice. They sure very spa-like. You could do this in the summer. It's a very versatile candle, but I'm gonna put it away. All right, let's move to Kringle. Should we do some Kringle? Oh wait, I found a village candle. By the way, I'm so hot, I apologize. I do have the air conditioning on, but I forgot. You know how you program your air conditioner to like, at smart moments go off, come back on? I forgot that I had it timed to like go off. And then by the time that I realized my house is almost 80 degrees, I turned it on, but it's not cooling anything yet. Okay, so here was a village one. This was in the quote unquote gentleman's collection. And I bought this at the grocery store and I have burned one of these. I can't remember which one it was, but this was one that I had too, and it's called Moonlit Surf. And I don't know what the notes of it are. Ooh. Oh gosh, that's nice. All right, I'm gonna keep this one out. It's kind of soapy. It's soapy and aquatic and briny at the same time. With a little bit, it's some sort of floral in there too. I did not think much of this when I initially picked it up, and I'm kind of loving it. I'm loving the vibe. It's like cooling me down a little bit while still remaining very much like a summer kind of thing. We're gonna keep this one out. Okay, 3 out. Okay, no, let's not go to Kringle yet. Let's do one more. This is Stonewall Home. So same family of candles, because Stonewall now owns Village Candle. I personally like Stonewall Home a little bit better in terms of at least the aesthetic and many of the fragrances. Yeah. So this one is Fresh Linen. I think I bought this one at Macy's recently for like $8. And Fresh Linen is a laundry day scent, and it's aggressive like Laundry Day from Bath and Body Works. but there is just enough cotton blossom floral in it to really be, I think, a very palatable version of Laundry Day. It was super cheap and I just bought it, but I don't do a ton of Laundry Day scents, and I think I would be most tempted to do a Laundry Day scent in the early spring, where you're kind of all of a sudden wanting something fresh and clean. You know, you turn into a new year and you're yearning at a certain point for that moment where you can open up the windows for the first time and everything starts becoming fresh and new and clean. I sometimes will have a hankering for Laundry Day then, but I don't think that I'm gonna have a hankering for it in the summertime. It's just gonna make me think of like a hot dryer, and I don't think I need that. I don't think I need that psychological heat, you know, all up in my face. Okay, I've got several Kringle candles here now. Here's the cold weather one that I thought I could do in early spring, and that did not happen. Warm and fresh, or fuzzy, warm and fuzzy. And I don't know if they currently sell this one right now, but it's been around for a bit. And I think I may have had it in a daylight and liked it, and then bought it in this format when there was a sale, and I have yet to burn it. But it's really nice. It's not really enormously cashmere-like, which you would kind of expect from this. It actually has a little tiny bit of soapiness. It's fresh. Again, it's a fresh soapy vibe, while also still having a kind of creamy sandalwood kind of situation. This could be marketed in a whole host of different ways, and I wouldn't necessarily go to this marketing, which looks very deep winter. And the fragrance is not deep winter. Again, the fragrance is spring. Early spring, mind you, but spring. So it's a little bit more understandable, I think, why this candle was in my spring pile. But we're gonna go ahead and, well, let me think. I could almost do it for Christmas in July, because here's the thing. I did the spun sugar flurries or whatever it was from Yankee Candle last Christmas in July, and it was like a soapy floral kind of, very similar to this. But wouldn't it be so absurd to burn a candle called Warm and Fuzzy in July? With the temperatures that we've been having, that would be insanity. All right, let's put this one away. Then I have Twilight Tonka, looks like this. This is another kind of long-standing candle for Kringle, and I'm pretty sure that, no, I think I bought this from them, but this is one of the paraffin ones, so before they went to soy, and I might have even bought it when they were putting on sale a lot of their paraffin candles. This is a very strong sandalwood, for sure. Like amber sandalwood. Emphasis on the sandalwood. It must be sandalwood and Tonka to call it Twilight Tonka. Yeah, this one reminds me a lot of, actually, coconut and sandalwood from Bath & Body Works. I don't know that there's actually coconut in here, but that coconut sandalwood candle from Bath & Body Works for me is extremely sandalwood heavy and very light on the coconut. And that's kind of how this one smells. It's not my favorite, but it's not my favorite candle from Bath & Body Works either. Although I do love Tonka, but this is more of a sandalwood candle than a Tonka one. And the marketing is a little odd given that fact. But who knows, once I burn it, it might be different. Here's another one that is kind of a long-standing candle for Kringle, and it is Spiral Aloe. So, and as you can see, I got this this is a paraffin, and it was when they dropped all those paraffins to Marshalls and TJ Maxx, and look at that. I got it for $6. Yeah. It's a sweet white floral. It's a white floral aquatic. Yeah, I would say it's a white floral aquatic. And it's just a little bit too sweet to be an authentic, like, floral, if that makes any sense. It's like a sugared aloe, if you will. When I talked about this candle, when I was comparing it to, what was it? It was Green Leaf, that Reserve candle earlier this year. That was a fantastic aloe candle, much more in the genre of the new Yankee Candle Aloe and Agave. So Green Leaf was fantastic. I would take Green Leaf over this. I think it's a little more sophisticated, more nuanced, just a better candle across the board, but this one's real nice too. Yeah, you could do this at any time. You could actually do this for summer. Shall we put it in the summer pile? Yeah. Country Love. I have always wanted, I've had this one in a daylight before. I just always really wanted this one. So again, it's a paraffin, and I got it from TJ Maxx for $7.99. Ooh, and this is kind of a cotton blossom. It's a more subtle and more balanced laundry kind of scent. Very soapy, like in a much more overt kind of way. So it is in the genre of the laundry candles with the soapiness and the cotton or linen, but it doesn't run away, and it's not so aggressive that it's kind of like a laundry day, like from Bath & Body Works. It's got a very nice, like soft floral, and if I'm not mistaken, a little bit of an ozone quality as well, which just makes it really, really nice. Yeah, this is a long-standing one from Kringle, and I really want to try this one. But I think it's a spring with that ozone and the freshness. It's a spring candle. So I think I'm gonna wait on that one for the spring. All right, now I have 3 Bath & Body Works candles. So I just bought this one at semi-annual sale. This is Book Loft, which I did not spring for initially, but there have been so many reviewers that I respect and trust that have grown to love this candle. So I went ahead and picked one up, but at this point it's pretty unseasonal because this is kind of a cologne conceptual, no matter how lovely it is. I'm not sure that the summer is a great moment for a cologne conceptual, with the exception of, I actually just put in my summer batch an Archipelago candle, one of their OG ones called Dubai, as in the place, Dubai. And it's like all of the kind of things you would expect. It's like a heavy, like amber, exotic spices kind of cologne. But especially with the Dubai marketing, like it does seem very like desert, you know, like exotic desert. So even though it is heavy for summer, for some reason that one fits well. This one right here, Book Loft, has your kind of vague tobacco incense notes in it, which make it seem more cool weather. So I think I'm going to hold on to this and do this one in the fall. So not that long, but we will just hold on to it. This one I burned like once. Woo! Oh, that's nice, but it's a spring candle. This is one that I bought like, I think it may have been last summer, because it came out in the spring, you know, with the fancy glass lid last year, but then someone at a Bath & Body Works store broke it. So they let me exchange it at the $26.95 price point without the fancy purple lid. Driftwood Waves I've always kind of liked, although sometimes when I smell it, I'm like, why do you like this? It says crisp sandalwood, salted bergamot, and ocean air, which you would think would be aquatic, possibly masculine, etc. And it's really not. It's got this weird like powdery quality to it. Like almost like a baby powder. And there's like the freshness. I would never say there was bergamot in this. And I don't think I would say it was aquatic either. But it is kind of lavender. Where's the lavender? Shouldn't there be lavender? Seems like a lavender and possibly even a nuance of tea, as in the beverage. Lavender tea and then like a powdery musk. So it's not like a gourmand necessarily, or a straight up herbal. It's a conceptual. Interesting. But it is definitely spring, so we're gonna put that away. And then this was one of the ones I got off Facebook Marketplace. It's a very old candle. This was a Fragrance Lab one. And this is Earthy, blend number 7. Notes are green fig, water hyacinth, fern, and cedarwood. And yeah, it's a fig. It's a fig tree kind of candle. You get a little bit of wood, you get a lot of green vine, and then you get like that botanical fig. Yeah, it's a lot of fig candles smell this way. It's just a good, fig candle. I could do it in the summer, but I don't know. There's a freshness and a greenness about it that just seems better frankly, either in the fall or in the spring. But given the forwardness of the green vine here, I'm thinking spring. So I'm going to put that one away too. Speaking of figs, I now, very lastly, have 3 candles from Lord of Seraphine. And I did just review one of these, but I've been picking these up. They clear, and I had a video prior to this. So if you go to my Lord of Seraphine playlist, I just reviewed one, and I explained in there that I think they're doing a brand refresh because on their website, they clearanced off their candles like 80% off several months ago. And then several of them have been dropping to TJ Maxx and Marshall's within the last month or month and a half. So I either bought these on the Lord of Seraphine website at a very reduced price, or I bought them from Marshall's or a TJ Maxx. And like I said, I burned one of them, but these 3 are gonna go back into deep storage. I actually have another one, Monroe, I think, that I have in my summer pile. So this is La Petra, which is fig. Number 14, fig leaf and cedarwood. And this is just a good, these are ceramics, by the way. They look like the box. Yeah, very similar to that last Bath & Body Works one. Maybe a little bit of a perfumey amber kind of situation there too. Reminds me some of Fig Tree from Anthropology. It's nice, but again, as with that other one, I'm gonna reserve that one for spring. And then I have this one. This is kind of a cult favorite here for Lord of Seraphine. This is Monroe number 3, and it is just sandalwood and amber. Looks like this. Yeah, in fact, yeah. See, this is what I'm talking about. They smell incredibly similar. This Twilight Tonka is, for whatever reasons, basically just a sandalwood and amber candle. Oh. I kind of expected a little bit more of it. Twilight Tonka sounds a little bit more intriguing than what it actually is. All right, and then last but not least, and this one's gonna come out pretty soon, Otherland Cardamom Milk. I think I got this one from Bloomingdale's once. An elegant upgrade to pumpkin spice. That's what is advertised. Inspired by countryside weekends where bonfire blaze, cider gets spiked, and friends become family. Oh my gosh, they have professionals writing these for sure. We're bringing a rebel spirit to the classics with our Manor House Weekend collection. Welcome to Cozy Land. It was a whole little collection here. This is Frothy Milk, Cardamom, and Praline Woods. Woo! This is a well-loved candle, I think. Oh yeah. That's a real gourmandy kind of candle. Yeah, there may be cardamom here, but to be honest, I'm getting more cinnamon than I am cardamom. It's nice cinnamon. This to me smells, there's almost kind of a dough note here, like a cinnamon donut. One of those cinnamon donuts. Yeah. I mean, who knows? Maybe it'll burn more along the lines that they say, but because all they mention here is cardamom milk, praline. I don't think it's nuts so much as dough. So I think there's a lot of people that would really like this candle. At any rate, this one will be coming back soon, but I'm, for obvious reasons, not going to be burning it here in the summer. So yeah, that's going to go away. There we go. We did it. What? And we kept it within a half an hour. That's what I'm talking about. Say goodbye to spring. Say goodbye to spring. We're on to summer. And some of these are coming back in a hot minute. Some of our cool weather ones. But I just needed to clean everything out and like declutter my mind, because these were all in my on deck circle, and these are not candles that I'm burning right now. So I have these ones in front of me and I'd be like, no, I need a candle to burn. Why? So the ones, if you weren't keeping track, I rescued four of the like 20 of them, right? So Tuscan Playplace and Voluspa Olive Leaf and Kringle Spiral Aloe and Village Moonlit Surf. So that's not bad. That's not bad. Of like all the candles I got through, only four little ones that we rescued. Yes. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Summer, summer, summer. Yes. Okay. I guess there's nothing to really like link below, but I'll probably list all of the candles because why not, right? I'll catch you guys in the next one. I've got a stack of reviews. I got lots of candles coming up, and we are getting close to 1,000 subscribers. And when we hit 1,000, I'm doing a big giveaway. Henry Bendel. I'll catch you guys in the next one.